Are you tired of losing against players that are spamming 8 Void? Or maybe you're just looking for something fun to play on the PBE? Well, I have the perfect comp for you, the Garen Beyblade. This is currently my favorite comp I've discovered so far, since it's both powerful and looks absolutely hilarious when everything comes together. The core concept of this comp is to roll for Garen 3-star with level 7, preferably with 6 Juggernauts. The rest of your board honestly isn't that important. You can add Targon, Demacia, or anything else that you prefer. As long as you have Juggernauts, it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Items, on the other hand, are a bit more specific. The most important item for this build is Ginzo's Rageblade. But I would go even further and try to force the Radiant version of Ginzo. But more on that later. You also want to run at least one sustain item for Garen, usually a Bloodthirster, but a Gunblade can be a decent alternative. For your third item, I would currently recommend Titan's Resolve, but this one is somewhat optional and you can try around with other items as well. For your legend, I would recommend Twisted Fate. The reason why I prefer him so much is the guaranteed Pandora's Box. The prismatic variation is perfect, because you have a pretty good chance at getting the Radiant Ginzo if you are patient enough with the rolls. Pandora also helps you to create your perfect item setup and potentially get your hands on a Juggernaut emblem. Twisted Fate also offers you the teaming up augment in stage 4, giving you a Zeke's Herald with some gold, which is a useful item, and the gold can help you to reach Garen 3-star faster. So why does this work and why is Ginzo so important here? Well, it turns out that every single unit that Garen hits with a spin will cause him to generate a Ginzo stack. If your Garen is strong enough and you can isolate him in your front line, it will only take seconds to fully stack his Titan's Resolve and reach close to maximum attack speed. More attack speed makes Garen spin faster, resulting in an absurd amount of damage. Thanks to Juggernaut, he also has a ton of damage reduction, allowing him to survive the single target burst from Nashor. With the help of a sustain item, he can easily heal himself back to full and clean up the entire enemy board by himself. I don't think this comp is allowed to survive in this state for very long, so if you want to try this yourself, then I suggest you might want to hurry up, at least before the next patch cycle hits the PBE. I hope you learned something, and see you next time. The Cassandra is a bit dangerous. Nope.